1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister is launching a web portal today to register and provide assistance to those who have lost their jobs due to coronavirus pandemic. Information Minister has stressed the need for collective response to combat coronavirus pandemic. 1,297 new coronavirus cases and 32 new deaths have been reported across the country during the last 24 hours. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops launched a massive cordon and search operation in Pulwama district today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan is launching a web portal today to register and provide assistance to those who have lost their jobs due to coronavirus pandemic. The government has allocated resources to fight the challenge of coronavirus. To mobilize additional resources, the Prime Minister has set up a COVID-19 relief fund. These funds will be dispersed to those who have lost their jobs as a result of COVID-19 crisis. Asas emergency cash of 12,000 rupees will be given to these individuals. Prime Minister Imran Khan says Pakistan stands together with Russian friends in battling the challenge of coronavirus. In a tweet today, he said coronavirus is a common challenge. He wished Russian Prime Minister Mikhail Mishustin good health and speedy recovery from the virus. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Shibli Faraz has stressed the need for collective response to combat the coronavirus pandemic. Talking to a private news channel, he asked opposition parties to avoid doing politics on the issue of pandemic. The minister said relief packages announced by federal government are not for any specific province or area but for the whole country. He said an amount of 12,000 rupees is being provided to each deserving family transparently under Asas emergency cash program across the country. Shibli Faraz said the country is not in a position to avoid a complete lockdown due to its economic situation. He said the government has given the concept of smart lockdown, keeping in view the difficulties of daily wagers and laborers. The minister said government handled the issue of COVID-19 better than many other countries, despite a lot of challenges, including the economic one. The number of confirmed coronavirus cases in the country has soared to 18,114. According to National Command and Operations Center, these include 6,733 cases in Punjab, 6,675 in Sindh, 2,799 in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, 1,136 in Balochistan, 340 in Gilgit-Baltistan, 365 in Islamabad Capital Territory, and 66 in Azad Jammu and Kashmir. 4,715 patients have so far recovered, while the death toll from the virus stands at 417. 32 new deaths and 1,297 new cases have been reported during the last 24 hours. The worldwide death toll from coronavirus pandemic has risen to 239,500, while over 3.4 million cases have been registered. According to latest data, over 1 million patients have recovered from the pandemic so far. In the United States, death toll from the pandemic now stands at 65,700 with over 1 million infections from the virus. Italy is the second worst hit country in terms of deaths with 28,000 casualties and 207,000 infections, followed by the UK with over 27,500 deaths and more than 177,000 infections. In the United States, the Food and Drug Regulatory Authority has authorized emergency use of Ebola antiviral drug for treatment of coronavirus patients. The emergency authorization of the medicine was approved after a recent clinical trial showed that it helped shorten the recovery time for people with severe COVID-19 illness. In occupied Kashmir, Indian troops launched a massive cordon and search operation in Pulwama district today. According to KMS, the troops cordoned off Dangarpura area of the district early this morning and launched search operation. A UN human rights expert has called on the communication blockade imposed by India in occupied Kashmir as the most prominent and long-standing in terms of shutdown in the world. UN Special Rapporteur on Promotion and Protection of the Right of Freedom of Opinion and Expression, David Kane, in a report said the blockade has restricted expression and other fundamental rights, especially since the outbreak of the coronavirus. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News of